Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum students. I hope you all are good. Stay home and save your lives. I'm your journal science teacher and today we are going to start a new chapter, heat. And today topics are heat, conduction, convection and radiation. First of all, what is heat? Heat is a form of energy. It is the flow of energy from a warm object to a cooler object. Heat can move in three ways: conduction, convection, and radiation. Heat transfer. Suppose you are heating water in a kettle. You want to boil water for the Maggi. For boiling water, heat gets transferred in step from the kettle to the water and then to the surrounding. This step-by-step heat transfer takes place everywhere because heat cannot transfer suddenly from one body to another body. The three ways of heat transfer. First one is conduction. Heat transfer from warmer part of an object to the cooler part of the same object. Conduction occurs usually in solids. They only vibrate about their mean position as they receive heat energy and thus pass it to the surrounding molecules by vibration. If a metal rod is heated, heat transfer takes place gradually from one end to the another end. Not all substances conduct heat at the same speed. Metals are good conductors, they transfer heat quickly. Paper, wood, cloths are not good conductor of heat. Now, convection. Convection occurs mostly in liquids and gases. It transfers the heat through the movement of particles. When the liquid molecules are heated, the fluid becomes larger and lighter. The heat molecules take up more space and rise to the top, while the cooler molecules sink to the bottom. Now, radiation. Every object gives off heat. This heat is called radiation. Heat transfer in the form of waves. The sun is the biggest source of radiation. The closer you are to the source of the heat, the hotter it will seem. For example, if you stand close to a hot object, you feel warm very quickly. Rather, if you stand away from the hot object, it takes longer time to feel you warm. Now the difference between conduction, convection and radiation. Number one is conduction, the transfer of thermal energy from one material to another by direct contact. If you use metal sticks for the fire, your hand will get hot because the heat transfers from the fire to the metal, then to your hands. Now convection, the transfer of thermal energy by the circulation or movement of a liquid or gas. An example is, in a hot air balloon, the hot gas from the fire raises the balloon up. Radiation, when energy is absorbed by the surface of heat, the surface using a microwave creates radiation to heat up food in your microwave. Now, we revise our topic. Heat is a form of energy and it can move in three ways: conduction, convection and radiation. In conduction, heat transfer from warmer part of an object to the cooler part of the same object. Convection occurs mostly in liquids and gases. It transfers the heat through the movement of particles. Every object gives off heat, and this heat is called radiation. Heat transfer in the form of waves. Now students, solve this worksheet number 6. Now it's your homework time. Name the 3 ways that heat can be transferred from one object to another and explain how heat is transferred through these methods with giving examples. Second question is, the person is being heated by conduction, convection and radiation. Which is which? Now look at these 3 pictures, A, B and C, and tell which type of heat transfer take place. Okay students, it's all for today's lecture. If you have any queries, then tell me. Stay home, stay safe. Allah Hafiz.